Hi, I welcome you all to the last Friday in the month of October. I started last Friday a series titled Preventing Suicide. That is, in my concept of embracing, a clarion call to embrace life. I'm continuing today in this Friday tonic to talk on Preventing Suicide series part 2. I'm Josephine, the online educator for LearnwithJoes and Academy of Knowledge Economy. And as you're aware, for those who are familiar with my channel, that Tuesday I teach a core course, but Fridays like this, I talk on lessons of life, germane important issues that are beneficial for the entire family. I want to employ all of us to embrace life. That's why I started by talking on all things you should embrace impermanence, embrace vulnerability, embrace uncertainty, embrace imperfections, and those things that I've spoken on Fridays. Because life is key. And once, due to a mistake, we lose life, I'm sorry, that's the end of it. Talking about embrace life part 2. You never know who within or around you is nursing suicidal thought, except you are very, very sensitive. And you are not judgmental, then you could help such people. Like I started to, that's last Friday. I said, if you go to my website, you can see it on the screen now. I call myself a empathetic listener because I have a listening ear. I have a quiet mouth. My training, my experience, my exposure, my maturity at my age makes me very good to listen. Are you in pain? Are you struggling? Are you nursing depression? Or are you nursing suicidal thoughts? Talk to the empathetic listener first. It's for life coaching, Christian counseling, and therapy. But the information here, that's not, the objective I put here is not for the empathetic listener alone, because I deal with all kinds of issues there. Depending on what you want, is it life coaching? Is it to help you in something else, or can help with anything? Listening to you. When you go on my website, you see basic, you see standard, you see premium, depending on the one you want. But the objective of this my series is to provide information, support, and resources to help those struggling and educate the general public on suicide prevention. And my motto is embrace life in fullness, embrace life. Now let's look at education and awareness. Understanding suicide is associated statistics, facts, and debunking myths is crucial in promoting awareness, prevention, and support for those struggling with suicidal thoughts and mental health challenges. Let's look at the statistics, the global scope. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, close to 800,000 people die by suicide every year, which translates to one suicide every 40 seconds. Wow, that's serious, that's bad. Suicide is a leading cause of death globally, surpassing homicides and wars. Can you imagine? Something that could be helped, something you could, this entangle, you could cut off from the bud before germinating. Now, age and gender differences. Suicide rates are highest in low and middle income countries and are more prevalent in males in most parts of the world, although females attempt suicide more frequently. They attempt, but mostly they don't kill themselves. One way or the other, they get out of it. But we have most people who have lost their life to suicide more among the male gender. However, in some countries, suicide rates are higher in women. Maybe because a man has cheated you, you run more amok, you run insane, you run, I mean, when you embrace yourself, you know your worth. You don't go and kill yourself because a man has cheated you. This reminds me of one viral video I watched recently of a lady who tried to jump into the ocean. I think she had a multi-million naira wedding less than a month ago, and it crashed. And she thought the only thing it was for her to go and kill herself by jumping into the ocean. But thank God, that happened in a country in Nigeria, Africa, Nigeria. In one of their Tamil language, they wanted to jump into the ocean. But thank God there are people around who were able to save her from killing herself. Youth suicide. Suicide is the second leading cause of death among 15 to 29-year-olds globally. LGBTQ plus youth are at a higher risk of suicidal thoughts and behavior due to discrimination, stigma, and lack of acceptance. Mental health connection. Over 90% of people who die by suicide have a diagnosable mental health condition at the time of their death, such as depression, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, or substance abuse disorders. When they tell those, when they're addicted to those drugs, their mental health is no longer sane, it's no longer normal. Facts. Now let's look at facts. Those are statistics. Now let's look at facts. Suicidal warning signs. Expressing thoughts of being a burden to others. If somebody starts expressing, I'm sorry, I think I'm a burden to you, I don't know, I mean, forgive me. Please be careful. That person is going into depression, is not saying something like a suicide at all. Dramatic mood swings or sudden behavioral changes. That's why parents and guidance have to be very careful. When you see a sudden mood swings or behavioral changes among your children and youth, please be on the red alert. Isolation, withdrawal, or feeling trapped with no way out. When somebody starts to isolate him or herself, withdraw from the public into herself or himself, please, let's be careful. Help out, reach out, family, friends, try to connect, try calling, try visiting, giving away possessions or saying goodbye as if it is the last time. And if somebody starts distributing certain things to you and say, oh, bye, 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 please be at red alert. Then preventive measures, early intervention, appropriate treatment for mental health conditions, and providing support systems can significantly reduce suicide risk. Community-based suicide prevention programs and mental health awareness campaigns can help create a supportive environment. means restriction, restricting access to legal means, like firearms, like medications. You know, somebody will be so distressed, doesn't know. We just take firearm everywhere, go to any public place, like mall, like all those shootings, firearms, people shooting around, going to neighborhood to shoot, going to school, it's because they have mental health problem. They want to die and they don't want to die alone. Reduces the, and then when you use medication, reduces the likelihood of suicide attempts and completions of it. Myths and misconceptions, because I've spoken about statistics now. I've spoken about facts. Now let's go to myths and misconceptions. Myth: people who talk about suicide won't do it. Facts of the matter is that many individuals who commit suicide have given some warning signs or expressed their intent. So when somebody is talking about suicide, please, I'm sorry, I'm begging you, please, don't take it with a pinch of salt saying he won't or she won't do it. Myth: asking someone about suicide will give them the idea. Fact: asking someone directly about their suicidal thoughts can provide relief and an opportunity to talk about their struggles and seek help. Myth: only people with mental disorders are at risk. Fact: while mental health conditions increase the risk, suicide can affect anyone facing overwhelming stressors or life challenges. Somebody who has suddenly lost all his resources of income, finances, doesn't see how he can survive with bills piling up. That person hasn't got mental disorder, but that can lead to suicide. Myth: suicidal people are selfish or weak. Fact: suicidal thoughts often arise from immense pain and suffering. And viewing it as a character flaw is stigmatizing and incorrect. Don't go around and say, oh, they're selfish, they are weak. No. That person is feeling extreme, immense pain, suffering so much. So viewing it as character flaw is stigmatizing and incorrect. Myth: once someone feels suicidal, there's no turning back. Facts: with appropriate support, intervention, and treatment, individuals can recover from suicidal thoughts and go on to lead fulfilling lives. Promoting open dialogue, reducing stigma, and fostering empathy are essential in addressing suicide. Encouraging help-seeking behavior and supporting those struggling can make a significant difference in saving lives. My clarion call: embrace life for yourself and for others. Watch out. Don't stigmatize anybody. Don't be too judgmental. Don't be a bully. Don't drive anyone into extreme pain or suffering that can lead to suicidal thought or suicide. You can look over again. This is my video. I have the statistics for you. I have the facts for you. I have the myths for you. Help those who are suffering. That's my appeal. Help those who are. Have a wonderful weekend. Join me on Tuesday for a call teaching. And now, since the last Friday in October, let me wish all happy new month of November. Soon, we will be entering the 11th month of year 2023. Let our heart be full of gratitude to God for our well-being. Love you all.